In moving forward to achieve and succeed, we must first begin to act. Do what we can with confidence and purpose, because affirmative action sets the tone for all achievements. Hi there. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm Adrian Atkinson. In today's show, we'll be looking at the upcoming Jamaica Trade Expo, where local product suppliers are looking to act on their dream of taking branded Jamaica to the world. Plus, youth in Spanish Town getting the necessary skills for playing the game of volleyball. Also, our top news stories of the week. Please stay with us for those and more coming up right after these messages.
Wet hands with water. Apply enough soap to cover all hand surfaces. Rub hands palm to palm. Right palm over left dorsum with interlaced fingers and vice versa. Palm to palm with fingers interlaced. Backs of fingers to opposing palms with fingers interlocked. Rotational rubbing of left thumb clasped in right palm and vice versa. Rotational rubbing backwards and forwards with clasped fingers of right hand in left palm and vice versa. Rinse hands with water. Dry hands thoroughly with a single-use towel. Use towel to turn off faucet. Your hands are now safe.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Protect yourself from the bite of this mosquito. A message from the Ministry of Health.
As the country looks to achieve greater levels of economic growth and prosperity, a trade show is making its biannual return, offering producers an avenue to market their homegrown wares to the world.
It's Brand Jamaica to the world, with 3 exciting days in 2 arenas and 1 ultimate outing. From April 14 to 17, the National Arena and National Indoor Sports Center in Kingston will be buzzing with exhibits of all things Jamaican as Expo Jamaica gets underway. Dubbed the business hub of the Caribbean, this biennial trade show is the ultimate place to do business with the best of Jamaica.
Over the 4 days, what you will witness is quality, variety, and uniqueness of products made in Jamaica. You will recognize the diversity of Brand Jamaica, which continues to experience unprecedented demand worldwide.
The event is being jointly staged by the Jamaica Manufacturers Association, the JMA, Jamaica Exporters Association, JEA, and Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO. Among its many sponsors is the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries. And the entire experience will be enhanced by the renovation of the National Arena, which is being funded by the Finance Ministry and the Tourism Enhancement Fund. A major part of Expo Jamaica 2016 will see JAMPRO playing a key role in connecting local producers with serious buyers through an expanded buyers program. The event is expected to attract 450 local and overseas buyers and over 15,000 patrons.
We hope that our overseas buyers and distributors will be impressed by the bounty of high-quality output made right here in Jamaica.
So the expo will showcase a range of products in the manufacturing, agriculture, tourism and services industries. 90 booth spaces have been added to meet the growing number of exhibitors in areas such as printing, packaging, labeling, construction, IT and software solutions.
It is a demonstration of our vibrancy as a nation of entrepreneurs.
New features at this year's expo will include the Jamaica Tourist Board's Experience Jamaica display, a RADA Farmers Market, Caribbean Broilers Food Court, and live streaming of the event. 65% of the roughly 1,000 trade leads from the last Expo have been converted to real-world business transactions, and Expo Jamaica 2016 is poised to capitalize and build on those connections. It's a model that's supported by the government, and it's pushed to facilitate business growth and position the country within the global value chains.
For too long, we have been laboring at this notion that we must be more competitive, we must be more productive, so that we can export our products, produce enough to satisfy the local demand, and by so doing get ourselves out of problems.
To find out more about Expo Jamaica 2016, you can contact the JMA Secretariat by calling 922-888023 or 922-8869, or email aisha@jma.com.jm or andrea@jma.com.jm. You can also visit the Expo Jamaica website at expojamaica.com.jm.
Some marine, you know. Yeah?
Yeah, man, I have the package 6,000.
60,000.
Yeah.
How much I want?
Yeah, man, 2 bays I want.
Yeah, man, the one
Five,
that's
five grand,
Yeah, man. Same.
Rich,
Alright,
what one, cat?
you don't know, I sit downtown the other day there.
Oh.
All the brethren, them man, we buy and sell marina. One of them I sell a 6-pack for $1,000, and the next one I sell one for $200.
So where buy?
Buy 5 of them for $1,000. Think them can't rob me.
So Uncle Fancy is the same $1,000 you would spend to get the 6? Seriously?
Tell them again now, my math brains.
Math cone.
Math counts.
Sponsored by the Ministry of Education.
Government's National Beach Development Program is making access to sun, sea and sand a more beautiful and relaxing venture for Jamaicans. Just take a look.
Sand, sea, sun. Taking a swim in the Caribbean Sea is a well-known joy for visitors to our Fair Isle, as it is for locals. So access to quality public beaches is being expanded so more locals can enjoy the natural attractions.
There are few beaches around Jamaica with these amenities that are free for the general public.
The Tourism Enhancement Fund, TEF, is implementing a project called the National Beach Development Program. The fund is spending $250 million to transform at least 2 beaches per parish into quality recreational spaces for residents and visitors. The effort is being supported by the Natural Resources Conservation Authority, NRCA. Each beach was assessed before renovation plans were drafted in conjunction with local authorities. The Beach Development Program is also being implemented with support of the Urban Development Corporation, Social Development Commission, and the National Environment and Planning Agency. The upgraded facilities come with children's play areas, table eating and picnic areas, gazebos, restrooms, changing room facilities, parking, lifeguard towers, and utilities such as water and electricity. Entry will either be free or at a minimal cost, charged for the use of facilities such as bathrooms and concession areas. 2 beaches have already been renovated and handed over to their respective parish councils. The Burwood Beach in Trelawney was upgraded at a value of $28 million.
This beach, where the community of Retreat Heights and Cobalt spend use on a regular basis. And really and truly, if you see on a public holiday, it is for the entire Jamaica.
The famous Portland Beach was refurbished at a cost of $27.7 million.
This is a place to be in this most beautiful parish.
As residents enjoy these 2 facilities, contracts for the renovation of 2 other beaches have already been signed. One provides $30.5 million to upgrade the licensed beach in St. Thomas. The other earmarks $28.1 million for refurbishing the Marking Stone Beach in St. Mary. So by the summer of 2016, Residents near License and Marking Stone should be able to make splashes, as work at those beaches are scheduled to be completed by then. Other beaches identified for upgrading include Salem Beach in St. Anne, also known as the Runaway Bay Beach. In St. Elizabeth, the two beaches have been selected, Great Bay and Fort Charles. The Old Harbor Bay Beach in St. Catherine will also be refurbished. It's a popular spot for children and offers up a source of earning for dozens of residents. Over by the West End in Westmoreland, the Norman Manley Park Beach was selected for upgrading. Also on the agenda, the Jacob Taylor Beach in Trelawney, Orchard in Hanover, Dump Up Beach in St. James, and Lime Key in St. Andrew. The Ministry of Tourism, through the Tourism Enhancement Fund, ensuring that Jamaicans have access to the best public beaches equipped with world-class facilities.
The St. John's Heights Citizens Association Benevolent Society in St. Catherine is inviting all residents to its ceremony to launch its landscaping business and commissioning of residential mailboxes. This will be held at the entrance of the community St. John's Heights on Sunday, April 10, beginning at 5:30 p.m. Come out and be a part of this historic occasion as we continue to work towards making our community a place of choice to live and raise our families. Keynote speaker, the Honorable Dr. Christopher Tufton, MP, Minister of Health. The St. Andrew High School for Girls is inviting everyone to join in their 90th anniversary celebration at Homecoming from April 10 to 16 on and off its Cecilia Avenue campus. The event will include a Thanksgiving service on April 10 at Margaret Gotsmore Hall at 10 a.m., a cocktail party on April 13 at Pigeon Valley Stony Hill at 7 p.m., and a gala awards at Devon House Formal Garden on April 16 at 7 p.m. For tickets and more information on events, visit www.sahs.edu.jm. Proceeds in aid of the Schools Development Fund. Tech-savvy youth ages 16 to 29 are invited to enter the Beam Me Up with Animated Music Video Challenge. First prize $2,000, second prize $1,550, third prize $1,250. Go to caribbank.org/programs/vibesing, facebook.com cdbvibesing, or youthjamaica.com for the registration form and further information. You may also contact Keisha Stenbarnes, Director Youth Programs at 978-7654, or Angela Paris, Manager Information Services Unit at the Caribbean Development Bank. The deadline for submission of registration forms is April 11, while the deadline for submission of animated music videos is midnight on April 24. The Vibesing Jamaica 2016 Youth Forum will be held from April 13 to 15 at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel under the theme Beam Me Up with ICT. Come learn how to take your ideas from mind to market. Create real plan for real business. Register to attend by visiting youthjamaica.com. Call 978-7881 for more details. The Ministry of Health is reminding citizens to search in and around their home and general environment for mosquito breeding sites weekly and destroy them. Organize cleanup campaigns and use mosquito repellents, mosquito nets, and proper clothing to protect against mosquito bites. For more information, contact 1-888-1-LOVE. That's 1-888-663-5683 or 663-7914. Also, visit your parish health department or the Ministry of Health website at moh.gov.jm. And that's all for our community notices today. Send us your events for broadcast on the JIS Community Notice Board. Call 922-868-022 or send an email to cbishop@jis.gov.jm.
Nutritious food, succulent dishes, superior workmanship, and excellent service. Jamaica is on the go. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Let's harness the indomitable spirit of our most valued resource, our people. Let's support our local businesses. After all, buying Jamaican means building Jamaica.
Top stories from the week next.
Hi there, I'm Simone Wolf with your JIS News of the Week. During an interview with the British Broadcasting Corporation this week, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said restructuring government bureaucracy to allow for quick decision-making was among the priorities for his administration's first 100 days in office. He added that government would also be focused on fulfilling commitments made, the preservation of human rights, debt reduction, leveraging brand Jamaica for growth, and increasing investment markets. In the meantime, Prime Minister Holness says government is on track to implement its plan of removing income tax obligations for persons earning $1.5 million or less. He made the statement following last week's cabinet retreat, adding that the matter would be fully addressed in the 2016-2017 budget presentation. The cabinet retreat was primarily held to finalize the budget, which is scheduled to be tabled in the House of Representatives on April 14. Foreign Affairs Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith says Jamaica will continue talks with Trinidad and Tobago to address the issue of Jamaicans being denied entry into that country. The reception and treatment of Jamaican citizens upon their arrival in the Caribbean country also forms part of those discussions. Senator Johnson-Smith says she spoke with Trinidad's Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Dennis Moses, about the issues, and steps are being taken to find solutions.
Allegations that JAMPRO has any direct involvement in fraudulent investment, Ponzi, or bridge loan schemes are totally unfounded, detrimental to our good reputation, and must be retracted.
JAMPRO's president made that statement this week in response to an article by the Texas-based media entity Caribbean News Now about an alleged $10 million Ponzi scheme that generates profits from bridge loans to businesses in Jamaica. The agency has written to the publication's editor advising him to retract and take down the article.
That's the first step. We will be proceeding to other steps if he does not comply.
The Ministry of Health has received $100,000 from one of its private sector partners to help fight the Zika virus. The money was handed over on Tuesday by Fontana Pharmacy, which also developed an educational flyer on Zika prevention. The Department of Correctional Services says it's taking steps to minimize the impact of the Zika and H1N1 viruses if any cases present themselves in its facilities.
Frontline staff would have gotten their flu shots, and we are ensuring that the environment is free of all those things that can account for the breeding of mosquitoes. So we have always had the areas for quarantine.
The Education Ministry has revealed that approximately $800 million has been allocated to implement and roll out the new Alternative Pathways to Secondary Education APPS program in September.
It is worked out based on the skill area that is a part of the program that the students will be doing. So the programs, the cost per student ranges from $30,000 to about $110,000 per student. So depending on which institution and the programs that they are offering.
And finally, the Jamaica Constabulary Force has partnered with Women Inc. to launch a domestic, sexual and gender-based violence project to train police personnel and other stakeholders to recognize their role in protecting victims of rape, sexual harassment and domestic violence.
It is our expectation that this project will further equip and empower our police personnel to be more effective in dealing with this type of crime, and to apprehend and secure the conviction of those who are guilty of these offenses.
And those were some of the stories making news this week. I'm Simone Wolf.
Hi, this is Tessan, and I want all you young people to listen to me very carefully. Crime doesn't pay. You can do so much with your life. Don't throw it away in some gang. Stay in school and work hard for what it is you want. It's up to you. Your future will be determined by the decisions you make. Remember, a gang is a dead end.
A message from the Ministry of National Security.
Experiencing flu-like symptoms such as coughing, fever, or runny nose? Has it caused severe aches and pains? Is it difficult to breathe? Have you been feeling dizzy? What about diarrhea, vomiting, or dehydration? If the answer is yes, see your doctor or the nearest health center right away. These are all symptoms of the influenza A H1N1 virus. Be smart. Seek medical attention today.
Know your numbers and control the keys to a healthier heart. Know the numbers for your blood pressure, cholesterol level, blood glucose level, and your weight and body mass index. Find out the risks they represent and what you need to do to stay healthy. Talk to your doctor and start making healthy lifestyle choices to prevent a heart attack or stroke.
Volleyball is a big sport in other countries, and the Jamaica Volleyball Association wants a similar impact in Jamaica. To boost local popularity of the sport, young people in the old capital recently hit the court for the Venus Volleyball Club.
Time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Okay, obviously I'm not a pro, but today at the Venus Junior Volleyball Clinic, I'm hoping to learn a few moves. This is Sports Spotlight coming from the GC Foster College. Stick around. It's the drills.
Keep on going,
The intensity. And of course, the fun. All key elements why students from in and around Spanish Town come out each year to the Venus Volleyball Junior Clinic held at the GC Foster College. And guess what? It's all free. The main focus of this is to give interest to those persons, to the students who are in primary school and at high school, to let them know that it's not just track and field, football, or the traditional netball that is played. That volleyball is a sport as well, and it's one that once you learn how to play it, it is loved. And it has a lot of opportunities for scholarships to go to universities. And so coaches from as far as the United States come down each year for the 3-day clinic to impart important volleyball techniques and skills to the willing students.
As past volleyball players, we wanted to give back and contribute to the overall development of volleyball in Jamaica. Players get older, and when players get older, they go away. Who is replenishing those players as they get older? So you have to really start with the developmental phase from the kids in the primary school, the high school, and then the junior national team, and then hopefully the senior national team. Defense is about attitude. We want you to be tenacious on defense, to be aggressive to go after ball, to sprint all the way back and bring a ball back in the court and then hustle back to get ready.
And you can tell by all the activity and excitement, the students love it.
I've been playing volleyball for 5 years and I like the sport because it's exciting. It teaches me a lot. It teaches me to be patient. It teaches me to think and use my mental abilities.
We've learned to defend, we've learned to serve, we've learned to attack, learned to block and be a better volleyballer.
There's a few things that I did not know, like how to pass better and work on my setting, and the clinic has helped me a lot. It has been on the top of my list of goals to make the national team. I know I'm the setter for the under-19 team, Jamaica national under-19 team, and I'm looking forward to reaching at the senior level.
The junior clinic has also received support from the private sector as well as the Jamaica Volleyball Association.
One of our main focuses in sports, so what better way to support our community
because we believe in nation building.
Any initiative to assist the young persons in getting developed in volleyball is always a good initiative.
It's a good thing that's proving appealing not only to males, but also to a growing female base.
I really enjoy coming here and learning. I have learned to better dig on the hand pass, direct my hand here in the place where I want the ball to go. So having the flat base, being low, and directing the ball. I think I want to go further in it, playing for clubs and maybe nationally.
Over the last decade, females who have played the sport volleyball in Jamaica have been the recipients of at least 15 scholarships to play in college overseas. And this is also a platform for us to showcase the younger girls so coaches can get to look at what is being brought up so they can keep an eye on them and they can come here to recruit.
That's very good. I'd give him a hand for that.
Discipline, character development, and best of all, teamwork. Some of the wonderful things the sport of volleyball teaches you. That's a wrap on today's Sports Spotlight. See you next time.
Hello? What is that? Me a come, hold on, me a come.
There is no excuse for speeding. In 2014, 330 persons died in road accidents. 65 persons were motorcyclists. So stop speeding. Motorcyclists and pillion passengers, wear your helmet, ride carefully, and kill your speed before it kills you. Remember, road safety begins with you.
And that brings us to the end of today's edition of Jamaica Magazine. We value your feedback, so keep the link. Tell us what you thought of the show. Send an email to jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm or hit us up on Twitter @JISNews. Also, click on our website, jis.gov.jm for more programs and our YouTube channel, Watch JIS. Until next time, I'm Adrian Atkinson, reminding you to take care of your health, eat well, exercise, get adequate rest, and make every day a productive one.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.